the egg and the torus. In this multiplicity of form, two shapes stand out as characteristic expressions of embodiment and perspective, the egg and the torus. In truth, the egg and the torus are expressions of the same movement, occurring in different phases. The egg is a fundamental expression of the process of embodiment of observation, the visual signature and phenomenal shape of the observer localizing itself. The torus represents actualized, embodied flow, the incarnate living observer, engaged in the process of observation of its environment. The egg is symbol of life and rebirth. The egg holds deep symbolic meaning across cultures as a representation of Genesis, fertility, and the emergence of life. Its simple oval form evokes the primordial unity from which duality springs forth. The yolk represents the life form and potential of the observer, differentiating itself from the bulk in which it inheres. Within the smooth, complete perfection of the egg lies latent potential ready to burst open with creative energy. It epitomizes the gestation of form, protective enclosure giving rise to inner cultivation and growth. As an emblem of rebirth, the egg reflects nature's cyclical renewal through the sacrifice of what came before. The dormant life inside the egg contains the seed for transcending past boundaries and conditions. The act of hatching represents the passage from one mode of being into another. Eggs feature in springtime rites and myths of death and resurrection, recognizing life's impulse to transcend itself. The torus as archetypal form. The torus, sharing the egg's ovoid form, translates its metaphysics of unity into a dynamic, contiguous shape. As a toroidal vortex of energy turning itself inside out in endless rotation, the torus models the continuous regeneration of the universe. It demonstrates geometry's capacity for infinite self-organization, perpetually folding back upon itself while still extending into novelty. The torus reconciles opposites, inward and outward, motion and stillness, curve and straight line. As a node in a network, the torus balances autonomy with continuity. Its central cavity creates an inner domain of self-reference, while also integrating contextual flows. The torus thus exemplifies the principle of holarchy underpinning complex systems. The torus morphs the perfect containment of the sphere into an endlessly convoluting thread. In its dual interiority and exteriority, the torus forms a vehicle for consciousness, exploring existence's recursive depths.